Hello and welcome to the Loose Butthole Reviews. I am your host Smokey, and joining with me as always is my co-host Spooge.
Hello.
And before we get into the movie, we have three rules that we have to go over. First rule is our rating has to be a 5 out of 5, 1 being we hate it, 5 being we love it. Number 2, we can only give a Jeff Goldblum if the movie says we want our money back. And number 3 is we can only give a God tier a 6 out of 5 if we agree on it.
Yeah.
And this week's and the last week of Kaiju Month, we are reviewing Howl Beyond the Fog.
Yes.
I am very indecisive about how I feel about this.
I'm I'm going to because though it'd be hard to say full on God tier for what this is for the $12,000 under $12,000 that this was made from the Kickstarter. Um, I think it achieved its goal. I think it delivered exactly what it was going for. I mean, this is definitely a different one that I actually kind of like this one. This is a total different change of pace from any of the kaiju films that we've watched so far.
Yeah, for sure, definitely this. It's got a definitely different atmosphere to it.
Mhm.
I,
and uh, and
I don't.
I love the monster design with it too. I mean, I
I
like
love
the
the
added
monster.
like, mhm,
I
which is apparently is they don't ever say its name in this, but it's referred to the creators as when they're making the model and stuff as Nebula.
all right, okay. I assumed that it was supposed to be like a take on the Loch Ness monster. To be honest,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's they modeled him after kind of like a I don't know.
but
It's
it
definitely a great pick. It's definitely the best Loch Ness I've
I
seen.
I gotta say I kinda understood why they made the sound a foghorn, but
Hmm.
its sound kinda the sound that it made didn't really jive with me well, and I gotta say that bridge scene
Hmm.
was not the best climax.
Yeah, I could see that.
But
I
other
could
than that,
understand that. I
this
think
pretty
I think
good.
I think I might actually have to say 4.5.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. I was indecisive, but now I'm with you. I completely agree. I did not love this completely,
Hmm.
but I liked it more than most kaiju films.
Hmm.
Cause it
I definitely watch this again soon because I mean it's a fast watch for one.
oh yeah, for sure. To be honest, they kind of tricked us, and
Hmm.
when if it did keep going, I did was like, oof, what are they like? This is it's not gonna get any better than this.
Yeah,
But they definitely stopped it at a good. They definitely stopped it at the perfect time to wrap it up.
yeah. I felt like the pacing of it, like that aspect of it, was pretty good. Even though it was rushed, it didn't feel too distracting with that. It was understandable.
And of course, the atmosphere was
Hmm.
on point. They nailed the atmosphere. Definitely like escaped into the film. The only uncanniness was the human puppets. I feel could have been done a tad bit
Hmm.
better too. That's my problem. That's why I can't love this film all the ways because there's just so many little nitpicks that I have that
Hmm.
actually do take away from the film. Even though this, we do have to acknowledge this is a Kickstarter film,
Hmm. Yeah,
and
and
it the budget was super small, and for what the budget
it looks like a
was,
very
they
small team too.
yeah they but all of it they really made something great here. I cannot say they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, with like a bigger budget, it'd be amazing to see what they'd make.
Oh yeah, I have a
More
feeling
time, more people.
that it could have been even better. The
Hmm.
that's all that there's nothing they could have took away from this film unless they had less to work with, but even then, I think they would still have made it work somehow.
Yeah, the, and just the music's really great in this too. I might have to check out the soundtrack.
Yeah, I liked the soundtrack. I the
Very chill.
one song. Of course, it's during the bridge climax. I kind of was not driving with for a minute, but
Oh, I really
it
like that
grew
one.
it grew on me. It
Mhm,
definitely grew on me as it was going. So
mhm,
it did have that on it. It's not a grading song, but it did start questionably for me. But that's
mhm,
just because the climax isn't what I want it to be. You know,
mhm.
it
Yeah.
it is kind of clunky.
Mhm,
They're shooting at the creature, and then the creature falls, and then the creature gets backs up and wipes the bridge out, and that's pretty much it. You know,
yeah.
it could have been done a little bit better, I feel.
Yeah. Like if there's a little bit like a little bit of like even a smaller like a small army of men.
Or if I not sure, maybe if they just didn't do the bridge scene and maybe the village just get wiped out and
Mhm.
just them two continue to live on.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how they could have fixed that with the budget and everything they had. I think they did best with what they had to work with, and unfortunately, they just didn't have much to work with to improve it.
Yeah. I think honestly the bridge scene would have been better if they just had
Mm,
some more pyrotechnics going just a little bit more.
that, or
It would have
maybe
made it
just
more
don't
like
have the
chaotic and it would have
monster fall down the first
yeah.
time.
Or
Just
at least
kind
if
of,
he fell down, it shouldn't have just been from one shot. It should have been from like a shit ton of shots. That's why I said like
yeah,
there should have
it
been
did.
more men with more cannons, you know?
Maybe I again that's not what really bothered me. It's just like it seemed very clunky how they were handling the climax,
Mm.
especially with that fall. Definitely that if they just like had it power through, that would have been much better. But I kind of
Hmm.
understand why they had to do it. But again, it did make the climax super clunky.
Yeah, I'll agree there. It didn't feel like it was as strong as it could have been
But it
on that compared to everything else.
but it's still amazing. I would
Hmm.
recommend this. I would definitely watch this again.
Hmm. Definitely, yeah. This isn't going to take a lot of time out of the day,
Oh yeah,
unless you watch
definitely.
the whole behind the scenes thing too, which I might have to come back to and check out later.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out when I have some more time.
Hmm.
I can't really say much more than this. This was a short film, short
Hmm.
review, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else do you want to add?
Uh, no, I think we pretty much hit it all.
All right, and we both agree that it is a 4.5, correct?
Yes.
All right. If you've been listening this long, thank you so much. Please like or comment dislike on the video and share it around. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Do you have a sign off, Spooge?
Hmm. Uh, no. No,
All right.
haven't been on it.
Not lately. And that will be the end of Kaiju Month.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh, definitely. I mean, I guess again, put whatever you want us. If you want us to add anything to our next Kaiju month, put it below.
and that will be a bye bye.
Bye bye.